This is your love reading. I always find it a little corny when I say it out loud, and maybe you do too, and that's why you're here. Because you're someone who are not really comfortable speaking up your feelings, what you have to say to your loved ones. And either you are isolating here, you are in a phase of reclusion, of just keeping things to yourself and really not revealing yourself to anyone now, or you are in a phase of fear of communicating something in your relationship and being left alone because of it. And the guidance here is there is no way out of dialogue, of communication, because this is the basic of every relationship. And you are having trouble alchemizing your feelings here because you are really attached to a feeling of abandonment. Yeah. And you are maybe trying to convince yourself that there are more important things right now, such as work, such as other relations, your spiritual life, and so on, because you do not feel ready to commit here. You do not feel ready to commit because you are afraid of being left alone. You have deep fear of rejection. And be mindful about this because if you are in a relationship, you really have to be honest. You really have to be honest. Because if I'm honest here, I'm not seeing a lot of love in the table today. Okay, I have King of Swords, I have the High Priestess, I have the Magician. I do not have a lot of cards of Cups. And this is hard for me to communicate, okay? This is hard for me to pass on, but this is the message. You are not a, you do not feel ready for commitment, but the person you're with, they are. Okay, and this situation can be reversed. Okay, maybe I'm talking to the other part, but you have to be honest with yourself. So if you are the one who wants to commit and are afraid of speaking up, then you have to know this is not your last chance in love. Okay, we have TikTok on the table, and this actually means the opposite of the symbol here because time is not running from your fingers. Okay, you have time. You do not have to choose anything now. And if you are in this more recluded phase, you are not being, you know, obliged to be in a relationship if you do not feel ready. Because the thing is, first, you have to learn about communication and negotiation. You really have to learn to see the value in these things. Okay. You're also afraid of someone crossing a limit. So that's it. Maybe in the past, people really crossed a line with you, and then you realized that you do not have to stay where these kinds of things happen. So you moved out, okay? Maybe literally you moved out. But gosh, there's a lot of external noise in this reading. I hope you are not being able to hear it. But this tells me something too, because there's a lot of noise. Gosh, an alarm just went off. There is a lot of noise within you when it comes to love. And you hear the High Priestess. This is a card that really invites us to go inward. And if you're single, you are isolating, but you're not going inward. You're not. You're just getting busy with stuff that does not relate to your love life. And the spirituality comes here saying that love is the motor force of our world. Of course, it comes in many ways, in many forms, and it has many forms. But our love life is really important to us. So it's not something to just pass by, to ignore, to pretend that doesn't matter, because it does. Okay, and if you are in a relationship, you are having the same attitude. Like, okay, I can leave it because it's not what's the most important thing right now. And it is one of the most important things right now because you are building your life with this person, whether you are committed or not. Because this person is in your life and it does affect you. Okay, what else? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I have King of Cups. So love's showing up. But we have Six of Cups. So you are nostalgic about something here. And you are attached perhaps to someone from your past. Someone who made you feel, even for a moment, more powerful. This is interesting because you have a strong yang energy. So it does make sense because our yin energy is the energy that shows the way within us. And you are really having a hard time looking to your past here because you just miss something a lot. And this feeling of lack, of missing something, this can even not be from this life, you know? This can be from other planets, okay? Because I have Mintakan on the table. And it says longing for home. You're longing for home. And you're not available to feeling this right now. It's something you prefer not to talk about. It's something you hide from yourself because you need to stay consistent in your other daily things. Because love life is about something that is daily. And you just miss a connection. And well, what I have to say to you here, and this is a reading that has this energy of ups and downs, you know. So then sometimes you are totally okay with it, And other times you're really feeling bad about yourself because you're not in a true love relation. Um, but you're being invited to move on here because the connection you miss is the connection with yourself. And that's the yin energy. That's the yin part of this reading. You have to learn about yourself first. Maybe you have to commit to yourself first because you feel you have no place in the world. You feel you do not belong to a tribe. You do not belong in your family. You do not belong. And you do. You just do not feel it because you are not connected to your light, to whom you are. Find it sort of funny because I never do love readings, you guys, really. And because I do believe that a lot of things come first, but not because it's corny and cheesy, no. It's because you ought to be prepared to be in love. You ought to be prepared so you do not get hurt and you do not hurt other people. And I'm feeling like I'm talking to the letter, okay? What else here? Yeah. You are afraid of codependence. And guess what? You are afraid of it because although you have a really strong yang energy, you are not quite well in your own shoes right now in what regards your individuality. You are afraid of losing it. And you do not even know yourself. So that's funny for me. Sorry. You have to know yourself first. You have to commit to yourself first. You have to commit to yourself first. And this is about self-care, okay? But this is about committing to your goals and actually committing to your goals. Committing to who you want to be. Knowing that, again, you're not late. Okay, this message is arriving to you today for a reason, because you're ready for it. And this completely took a turn in my head right now. You are afraid of codependence. You are afraid of rejection. And you have to really dive into these things. You have to dive in yourself to find out why. But let's see why, okay? Let's investigate this. Why? Okay, you really do not know how to take care of yourself. That's one thing. Just repeating, okay? And gosh, you really fear opening up. You really fear it. Because I'm saying this because this card, it's just, you see like this rose that is blossoming from her chest. It was like this, and this is my code with the tarot cards. This says challenge. So your challenge is to to get opened, because you feel like this version you created of you that is not really you, okay? That is this version that is someone more concerned about other things, will crack. And it will. It will, because this version you created from your ego, it's fragile because it's not truthful. The true you is quite loving. The true you is quite loving. Yeah. And you are just unable to receive here. You're not someone who rests a lot, who you do not let other people take care of you. So self-assured. So self-assured. Okay, what else? You need to dance with life. You need to be more, I know you hate it. You will hate this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. You hate going with the flow. You do not believe in it. You do not believe that if you look to your feelings, you will alchemize them, you will transmute them. You're not available for this kind of talk. And God, I do not recommend this much, but you need something to loosen up. I'm not talking about alcohol and drugs, but I'm talking about ayahuasca. I'm talking about breath work. Okay, these really deep meditations. I'm talking about dancing, bioenergetic dance, and you need to just relax, and drop your swords. Drop your swords. Because you've been fighting your whole life here, and you do not really know why. What else? Beautiful. Yes, confirmation. The card on the table is play. Do not be so serious. Celebrate. Have fun. You need to soften. Soften. You really need to be put in contact with your feminine side. Either if you're a woman or a man, a teenager, if you do not feel like you are grown up. There's something here that, yeah, life's not about work. And this is a paradox, but yeah, you commit to work, but you do not commit to yourself, because your true self wants to be loved, wants to belong. Your true self wants to belong. And maybe you are nostalgic about something in your childhood. And that's because in your childhood, you used to play. Things were lighter, and you were just taught that from then on, it all would fall apart. No more playing, just work, just business, just serious things. No, it's not about this. And the funny thing here is that you are in a love reading, and you consider love something that is just a game. Oosh. Ouch. It's not. It's really not. It is really not. Tower moment here. So this card says, what are you clinging on to? And what you're clinging on to is the version of you who is just so solid and so serious and so, I do not want to say selfish, but just you really rely on you and just on you. And there is a healing to be done here because you are just protecting yourself. You pay attention. You are protecting yourself from your soul family. Okay, one more card. This is a reading for you to reflect afterwards, okay? Because I have the High Priestess on the table, so they are not really allowing me to dig more because the main thing here is stop pretending you don't care about love. Stop it. Because you've hurt people because of it, and you will hurt more people because of it. Because you have this thing of nothing shakes me. Nothing shakes the ground beneath me. And when the tower comes, it's just a warning that either you do it or something else or someone else will. And I'm talking about divine beings here, interference, okay? What else? Nice. So I'll finish with this card. It says serendipity. It says you are on the right place, on the right time. So there is no need really for you to get the feeling that, God, I've been doing so wrong for so long, for such a long time. No, now you're ready to receive something. And the message is, I'm gonna take another card. And the message is, step up. Step up. The priestess. Step up for yourself and leap into the unknown. Because you are calling in your tribe. Stop protecting yourself, your energy, and do not worry because this is a life's work, not a season. Gosh, I hope this has made sense for you. Let me know in the comments. Share this reading with someone that you may feel needs it. I would take another card because I'm confused with this reading. Confused with your energy. What else can I say to this person? God, it's beautiful. Your new cycle? Sorry, I was looking towards the wrong circle here. Your new cycle is about people dancing together. It's about union. It's about belonging. It's about partnership. Your new cycle is about love. And there it is, 5 of Pentacles. You are leaving a cycle where where you were feeling rejected and lonely and just, this is the thing, you felt like you needed to step up for you. But you build, just like, can I say this? Let me see here. I have this word in my mind. Armor. You built an armor around you. And now it's time for you to connect. It's time for you to connect. Let love in. Communicate your feelings because you, it's not that you are not ready to commit because, um, you need to learn about some things first. No, you're just afraid of love here. So commit. And if you are not in a relationship, open up. Open up because your soul family is waiting for you. Okay, now I can close.